Mm-hmm. Reminds me of a wetsuit. Yeah, I can see it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna... I'm not really comfortable moving over, like, our big stuff until we know this thing is going to be completely water sealed. So let's put down the parts we need for that. We're going to need one horizontal. It doesn't matter where it is. They connect anywhere? It's down here. Oh, here we go. Okay. There's that. Go ahead and stash that in here. Where did it all go? Wasn't it all supposed to go into my inventory when I disabled it? Oh, I guess we just had to build it right back, though. Derp. Derp-a-derp. Derp-a-doo. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. And over here, let's just put it, like, here. Still drinking my coffee, guys. There. Boom. Perfect. Okay, so now we have a vertical and a horizontal. We're going to need two of the verticals, actually. For both the big doors. So there's our second one. What we're doing right now, for those wondering, is if when you build and delete something, it puts all the resources on your character. So we're currently moving stuff onto us so we can put it onto our ornithopter so we can take it to our other base. So now we have 3 pentashields worth of materials ready to go. At least we should have. I should have deposited it each time I did it, but I didn't, like a derp. Again, it's early. Okay, there we go. Demolish you. Now we have those materials. Pop those in sure. There we go. And now we do our vertical. Perfect. Man, I need to grind the Thopter. It seems like a totally different game when you get one. Oh, dude, getting a Thopter is like the second part of the game. It's such a massive change. But honestly, I had a lot of fun in like the sand bike buggy phase, but the copter phase of this game is something awesome for sure. Okay, what else do we want to bring over there for now? I think that's it for now. Because again, we need to make sure it's watertight before we start bringing over death stills and water and stuff. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Don't really want to bring the fabs and stuff yet. All right. Do we need power? Oh, we do have a big power thing over there, thankfully. And I think it's going to be enough for this. You know, honestly, though, it may not be a bad idea to bring a second one. Let's do that. Let's do that. One of you. Oh no. Shoot. We're gonna have to do another pentashield, but that's fine. Now this one is not gonna have enough to fit in here completely. So you need to make sure in a case like this that you go back to where you built it and that you pick up the stuff off the ground and move it into whatever you're using. Because if you do leave it there, eventually it will poof, and that stinks. All right, we need to do one more top one, and then we'll be good. Then we're moving over. That might be a ship. Not right now, but soon. We're gonna need a bunch of calibrated servox and stuff soon. Okay, let's fly this over. Gabriel, which one are you talking about? And he forgot to deposit again? No, it's fine. If it's... Oh, did I? Hold on. I'm going to do one more vertical just in case. I might have. Yep. Are people enjoying this more on gamepad or mouse and keyboard? I am mouse and keyboard completely. Oh, Stassinor and A9? Okay, I'm going to check it out in a bit. And actually, what I should be doing... I didn't think about this. I should be doing this. First of all, let's do this. Okay. Yeah, when we go over there, we need to be bringing, like, everything we can. Like, loading this thing up with stuff. Because we're going to be making a lot of trips when it comes down to it. Many trips. Gonna have to get that big old thing going. Do we have more silicon blocks here? I know we got some at our other base. Okay, we got 450. Great. We don't need that many. Let's bring 225. Great. Okay. Let's go. Almost ready to move. Getting excited. I can't wait to get this base going because I want to go to the deep desert. I want to take the assault copter out to the deep desert and do some. Actually, maybe we'll do the scout copter. Do a little light farming. Could you ask the other people on the server to help you move? It reduces the amount of trips. I absolutely could, and there's no question they would help out, and it would take significantly less time, but I don't want to do that. I want to do it all myself. Yep. The most I'll accept from people on the server is like a duber, but I want to keep it at about that. Yep. And we try to keep its use sparse. You could really go nuts with the storage assortment and the whole circuit mechanics of the new base that would require a lot of storage boxes. Oh, I think that's the plan. That's absolutely the plan. Eventually we'll have a giant storage that is the output of all of our ore refineries. We'll have a giant storage that is all the output of our, what's it called, liquid refinery? No, it's gas refinery. But yeah, we're going to have like everything nice and sorted at the end game. Yep. Oh, yes. Chemical. Thank you. Chemical. A Dune Uber is a duber. Mm-hmm. A duber. Yoko, having trouble finding aluminum. Any pointers? Yeah, sure. DJ Dex, you're looking in the northwest in the shield wall area. So I have a base right here in the shield wall that is a fantastic place for iron, or excuse me, aluminum. But yeah, you're looking kind of an eastern shield wall. This area is a great spot just north of the Atreides base. Helios Gate. This whole area is fantastic. I need to go rescan it again because we just had a deep desert. But do we have a guild base started this week in DD? My base in B8 has some guild stuff, says Kibriel. A8 has one too. Oh yeah, you guys should agree on like a spot and move, get everyone to coordinate there. I'll probably be out there later doing some stuff too. All right. So our main storage area is going to be back here, and eventually it's going to be the large ones. Right now it's the tiny ones, but whoops. I don't know what it is about this area, but man, I have loved the music I've heard out here. Just loved it.
Drought season is so 3 minutes ago. Now it's all about the flood. Water time.
Thanks, Ben. Okay. I think... we'll do this. Yeah, perfect. We'll do it on each side. Oh, we can do two. Oh, gorgeous. There it is. There it is. Man, did this come together. I think we'll just do normal walls here. Yeah, we'll just do some normal walls. How's it look on the other side? Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. Hey, we really need to get some light in here, but we'll do that in a bit. Oh, that is looking good. Dude. Okay. One of the big moments, chat. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, interesting. That doesn't count? Oh. Yeah, what's up, buddy? I have no idea, bud. You'd have to ask your mom. Oh, you know what? I might know where they are. Hold on. Chat, I'll be right back. Pentashields can only reach 6x6? Really? Is my thing too big? Oh, one second. I'll be right back. No, Ron, real quick. Am I dying of dehydration? Probably am, aren't I? Am I dead? Hey, not dead. Look at that. Super. Super, not dead. All right, chat. Did we figure out what's going on with this? Oh, is there a sandstorm? Oh, God. Is there really? I think this is considered sheltered. Oh, Lord. Probably not. Oh, no. Sheltered in base. Okay, good. Okay, so chat is saying that the pentashield can reach further. Try from a different corner. Okay. It seems like it wants to snap. Weird, dude. Yeah, it just doesn't want to connect down here. I mean, I could do two. But I don't want to do two. Why can't it do any more? It's all the exact same block. Oh, I've had the same issue. I had to relog personally. Okay, let me try that real quick. Maybe that's related. I'm surprised you aren't playing FBC Firebreak. This is the game I want to play right now, dude. Yeah. This game is a game I want to play, and the game I'm working on, War Torn. Those are the two games I'm into right now. Yep. Okay. Also, it's 8 a.m. Actually, we have an announcement today at 8 a.m. One sec. Ooh. Okay, let's give this a try. There's that one. Man. Yep, it's totally just not doing it. Okay. This is so weird. This is so weird. Okay, so what if we try it on the outside? Oh, look at that! Interesting. So I think it has something to do with the ramp. So check this out. If I add a wall here, I bet this will work. Let's add a wall of... And this is still plenty of room. But let's see if this fixes it. If this fixes it, then I think it was the lip of the side not properly counting as a wall or something. Boom. Cool. And I think that'll be fine. Let me verify with the assault, but I think that'll be fine. Put the wall on the floor so it meets the ramp? Nah. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, dude, I think that'll be just fine. Need to make sure the big carry-all can get through it, but I think it'll be okay. Also looks badass. Alright. Zoop. Now, watch this side just work. That'd be so funny. I would not put it by Funcom to have that be the case. Exact same setup, and it just works on this side. Literally the exact same setup as that side. Literally brick for brick. Exactly the same as the other side, and that's what happens. Oh, I love this game. See, how am I going to play another game when this game keeps supplying moments like that? Like, I don't even... How could I play another game? I'm not allowed to at this point. Okay, let's go take a look here. I don't think this is actually going to work. I think this is way too big. Yeah, we're gonna lower that. That's just too much. That would take so much power. Let's do I think we'll seal it one time like this, and then we'll do it. Still huge. And we'll do... Cool. I'm using a belt or Emperor's Wings. I'm using the full suspensor belt. I don't have a higher level Emperor's Wings, unfortunately. I kind of would like to play with it, but... I don't know where to get that blueprint. Hell yeah. And the base is shielded. Except it doesn't have power. But we were close. We were close. Almost there, chat. Almost there. But yeah, pretty close. Okay, so let's get the power going first.
Applause, please.
Thanks, Ben. Ben's got my back. All right, how far out can we go? Ooh, okay. So that's how big our deck's going to be, apparently. That's just fine. We can make that work. Plenty of room, I think. I wish I had angled supports. I'd really love if this game had those. Alas. It does not. Alas, chat. Alas. Maybe in a DLC or future expansion evo. Okay. Ankle support? No, angled supports. Like a support that I could put under there that could then go like at an angle into the foundation. Yeah. Oh god, I've made a huge mistake. One sec. Nailed it. Okay. All part of the plan, chat. All part of the plan. Can I put a light hanging on that? I bet I could. I bet that'd look better. Look at that in a bit. You know what I could do? No, that's crazy. I'm not going to do that. That would be actually crazy. I'm not going to do that. But what I was thinking... Insufficient stability. What I was thinking is we could delete our old base, come out to here, and then we could use our base to make sub-thieves from up here all the way to the ground and put a giant support column. That would be absolutely ridiculous, but I think it would work. I think it would work. Huh. So I don't have enough stability for that one little piece right there. Damn. I don't think I'm going to be getting around that, unfortunately. Huh. Okay. Interesting. That's what we need. Perfect. Need to get the Arakeen on the outside, so I hide my granite shame. That's weird. Why doesn't that stick? Could be. Problem is, though, I don't think we're going to be able to go too far out this way. The thing is, I think we built these down. I think these are going to be okay. If we delete this, is it going to delete, like, everything? Oh, just the flooring here. Okay. That's actually all right. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yep. Okay, cool. There we go. We're actually getting low on this for the first time. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. One day I'm going to bite the bullet and actually get that belt that lets me, like, hover in air. It's going to be such a good day. Okay. Great. All right, that's another one done. You know what? I think I'm going to have to get the hover belt for the rest of these. Unless, I mean, I can build some scaffolding, but... Maybe just do that. You know what though? We can do that later. We're not here to do that. We were out here to build power. And we'll figure out that stuff and stability stuff later. We need more power. There we go. Bam. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna take all of it, well, some of it. I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna go boom. Yeah. Bam. Oh, water sealed. That's what we're looking for. Beautiful. That's what we were looking for, chat. Oh my God. Feels good, man. Oh, this has been a build. Okay. Awesome. Oh, I'm 15 minutes late for my announcement and counting. So, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Bam. Yep. L Cool G says we wanted to concentrate only on coffee. Oh, and by the way, you can buy mugs. Yeah, that makes sense. What I meant by that, let me go into that a little bit more. So basically, Madrinas, who I really liked, when I joined them for coffee. And we did Ko-fi, and it was great. But Madrinas, like we would do sponsor streams with Madrinas, and those sponsored streams would gravitate much more towards like the Madrinas brand and the boba tea and all their different flavors and stuff. And when it came time to re-up our sponsorship, Madrinas was like, we really like what's going on. We want to grow this out. We want Cohh to start representing the company, and we want to talk about all the other products, and we want to we want to go into this harder. And unfortunately, I was in the exact opposite boat. So I was like, Madrinas, I love working with you guys, but I literally want to do less of all that. Like I want to do less sponsored streams. I want to keep it more focused on the coffee. I want literally the polar opposite of what you're wanting. So that was just one of those situations where the stars didn't align. Yep. So the Madrinas is finding their spokesman, and we wish them the absolute best. And we found a coffee company that is, again, a little bit more like, let's just do coffee and focus on coffee. So that's what we're doing. Yep. And that's where we are. Mm-hmm. Lily T says, not going to be shady, but I'm not going to miss those sponsored streams. Lily, here's the thing. I really like Alex. Alex is a guy that owns Madrinas. He was the guy we did the sponsored streams with. Always had a good time sponsor streaming with him. It was a good time. But I'm with you. The sponsor streams were ads for all the Ko-fi and non-Ko-fi Madrina stuff, and that's I totally get like where they were coming from with that. Obviously, it makes a lot of sense. They sponsored the channel to rep the brand. But I'm with you on that. That wasn't exactly the vibe that I was going through with it. So, it made sense that our partnership ran its course, and we're good. So, but no, I'm with you. I felt the same way. I kind of, I was like, by the last one I did, I was like, you know what? I'm good. I think I'm done. I think we're set. And that was it. And we good. Okay, we need to go get some steel. We need to bring some stuff over. I think it's time to start bringing stuff over, chat. I think it's time we need to bring a whole bunch of scrap metal, and we gotta light this base up. We gotta light this base up, y'all. I can't wait to enjoy a sandstorm out here. It'd be nice. I'm a sandstorm enjoyer. Cohh, you want the Stephen Goggins goggle glasses, but the CohhCarnage Ko-fi coffee cups. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Awesome. Right on. Order placed. The coffee notes sound delicious. I can confirm the coffee notes are delicious. Yes, I can absolutely confirm that. It is a very tasty coffee. But it's also like, it's not sharp, which I really like. So it's not a sharp coffee. It's a very smooth. Fremen says, Cohh, what you were saying is you didn't want to promote their stuff and only your stuff because it would take away from your product. You can say it. No need to wrap it in vibes. No, it's not it at all. I mean, no offense, but my main income is not my coffee. I don't want to blow anyone's mind, but as a successful Twitch streamer, my main income is not coffee. Very similar to merch and the plushies and stuff like that, yes, it makes income, but I mean, it's a single-digit percentage based on my other income. So the main point of the coffee, the main point of the merch store and stuff like that is not to it is to make money. I mean, really, Boatman is running a lot of it, so he's helping with that. But really, it's more to like have those cool things available. That's a big part of it. So, yeah. What's your main form of income? Sponsor streams and subscribers. Primarily subscribers, and then shortly behind that, the sponsor streams that I do. I'm a sponsored streamer, so I do a lot of work with companies and stuff. Mm-hmm. Not as many sponsors these days, but sponsor streams I still do. Yep. So that's the main income these days. Mm-hmm. And OnlyFans. A lot of OnlyFans. So many feet pics. I don't know what it is about my feet, but people seem to love them. Yep. I got big feet. What are the notes? The notes are apple, walnut, and dark chocolate for the coffee. Mm-hmm. 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 So. Yep. Where do you buy the coffee? Cohh.tv/coffee. Yep. Cohh.tv/coffee. You don't want coffee, just those flavors? Does apple suggest acidity? No, the coffee part does. Simlev, TLDR, Cohh wanted a vibe, Madrinas wanted a different vibe. They part ways. End of story. That's right. The only thing missing from that story is there was a handshake before we parted ways. Yep. You're like, thanks. Agamir, I'll talk about it. Agamir says, in case you don't want to talk about it publicly, but how are ads for you lately? There's been a lot of complaints by other streamers about lower ad incomes lately and Turbo. So to put it bluntly, like, ads are a part of my income for sure. But I don't really run ads at the cadence of a lot of the larger streamers. I tend to run my ads in like larger blocks, but a lot less frequently. And what that means is my ad revenue is not like, you know, you see a lot of streamers flash like 6-figure ad revenue and stuff like that. I've never even gotten close to that with my ads. Never gotten even close to it. My total incomes are not 6 figures per month. So, let alone my ad revenue. So that said, it is, and I should say from Twitch. So it's if I have a big drop in my ad revenue, it's not something that it wouldn't affect me hugely. Yeah. Okay. When am I moving to Kick? I will not be going to Kick or multi-streaming to Kick. No. I do not need money that badly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, going to Kick is essentially accepting a gambling sponsorship, and I don't have any plans to do that. Mm-hmm. It is the definition, for me personally, it would be the definition of selling out. What's wrong with Kick? Kick is essentially an advertisement for a gambling website called Stake. And it doesn't make any money. It just pays out from the money made off gamblers. And one day, the people that own Kick are going to wake up and decide it's not worth it and just turn it off. So the only thing that Kick is there for is to promote gambling on Stake. Without Stake, Kick would not exist. It wouldn't be around. It wouldn't have a purpose. So when someone goes to Kick and they get the big payouts and they have the big sub thing and they're flashing, look how much money I made in 2 days on Kick. They're taking a gambling sponsorship. That's all they're doing. That 95-5 split, that's a gambling sponsorship. So for me personally, it is not, I've never done gambling. I don't feel comfortable promoting that to my audience. I know that I have parents and small kids that watch me. I will never affiliate myself with a website that does that. So, yep. Mm-hmm. That's how we go. That's how we go. And for the record, I want to point out, I said it would be selling out to me. That's because I have set my boundaries on what selling out means to me, and that is what it means to me. I am not saying that everyone that goes to Kick sells out. I'm not saying going to Kick is a bad thing. You know, everyone is at a different phase in their life, and everyone needs money. You know, sometimes you got to get money for your kids. I don't know. I'm not judging. But all I'm saying is based on my personal settings. That's where I sit. So, yeah. I don't mean to make some grand commentary on Kick streamers. Not the point. 50, yeah. Yeah. And you guys got to remember, dude, I have 3 small kids. And I'm also in a position where, although they probably won't, my children will have thousands of hours of footage of their dad that they can watch whenever they want. So the last thing I want is for my kids to be able to go back in the history of my life and watch me fall off. You know what I mean? Like, the last thing I want is for them to be able to go through my recorded life and catalog the moment I sold out. And then they could put it on rewind and rewatch it and do all that stuff, right? Like, yeah, we got bigger things here to worry about. So, yeah, it's a unique situation, though. I got to say, there's many days that I would have loved to kick back on the couch and watch my dad stream. So, it is an interesting situation for them to be in, for sure. Let's move all of this aluminum over. And then I think we're going to start moving some of the other stuff over, too. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should do a deep desert run. Now that we've been doing all this other fun stuff today. Let's see.
Oh, check out the big swinger over here.
But Cohh, what about all the feet pics on the internet? No, see, all the feet pics are behind paid sites. So I'm not worried about my kids seeing that stuff. Yep. Does Kick split viewership at all? Not really. No, Kick... The thing about Kick is that the owners, to their credit, did a good job kind of positioning it as like the cool underdog site. So now they have they do have an active community of kids and XQC watchers and now Asmongold watchers. They have a community of younger audience that is now Kick centric. That's what they do. That's what they've been trying to do. They put millions and millions of dollars into this over the last few years. It would be baffling if they didn't have something like that at this point. But yeah, so it's got its own. Oh, Aiden Ross too. That guy. Oh wow. But yeah, so those audiences are over there, and they generally stay there. They generally, honestly, Kick has done a great job getting their audience to not like Twitch, so they kind of stay off Twitch. Like the whole thing about Twitch is the whole thing about Kick is we're not Twitch. That's like their angle. Their angle is, look, we copied everything on their website, but we're not them. So we are owned by gamblers. That's basically how that works. But so it's yeah, that's how that goes. All right, so let's see, how do we want to approach this? Let's go ahead and we'll do a quick deep desert run. We'll also stop by Arrakis on the way out, and we'll bank all of our money and check the Landsrad vendors, which I'd like to do. We'll do that on the way out. Speaking of which, I need to ask my guild if they found any good titanium spots that I can fly to. Hopefully get some decent mining done. Okay. Oh, how are we doing on fuel? Probably pretty low. Let me go look down here. Cat, what are you doing? Silly cat. Doesn't Kick use AWS, the same server Twitch uses? Yeah. No, again, the whole point of Kick is that they control seed Twitch and control V'd Kick. And then the whole point of it was that they were like the cool version of Twitch. Like, that was the whole point. They were the edgy, cool version. Let's go over here. But look, we're exactly like them, but we're edgy and cool. Like, that's literally their entire thing. So, yeah. And AWS is the same thing. It uses the exact same backend as Twitch. Yup. Okay. So we can't make any more. Do we not have the... Oh, we can make a little bit. There we go. Good. Let's go ahead and drop this for now. We're going to make... Oh, I guess we're going to make 4. Okay. And then we'll do all the flower sand again. Great. That should send it down here. Hey, Myth and Lore, good morning.